But everybody said, man, he's so nice, and we're going to bet on him, blah, blah, blah. I'm just too old.
Oh, he should bring around 10, yeah. It kind of depends on the market.
You gotta be careful. You ever heard of the pizza ranch? We don't compete or nothing. We're men and nice.
I'm getting back into the auction house now. I don't want to just buy a horse blindly. If you find that right horse today and a patient seller that is willing to teach me, I would definitely consider buying a horse if it's the right price. But if not, then let's just consider this a perfect learning opportunity today.
Buying, selling. Buying or selling. No, hablas inglés. No, a little bit English. Yeah, mi español es muy mal. Compras y compras. Yeah. Me gusta nombre 9.
Hey, x-rays are clean per that consignor. Already paid today in the Super Stakes, guys, just like their last one that they brought you. Be a real good 2-year-old for next year.
Team 5, all in, all done. Even getting Team 5 and a half. Luck, you're ready, $18,000. They said not today, going to PO today. Thank you.
Oh, he should bring around 10, yeah. It kind of depends on the market. Yeah, he sells tomorrow. Last year, he'd have brought about 11.5. So it might be 9,500. I don't know.
Everyone's no sell right now.
I'm not no sitting. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Whatever he brings, you get him when you put in the last bid. Because I sold my barn, and I have no business taking any colt.
Where are you based out of?
I'm Missouri.
You told me there's the raining and the cutting.
So the rainers, they run down the arena and slide. They spin.
They're gonna be prettier.
Yeah.
They're prettier.
Yeah,
Move
they're
prettier.
pretty nice looking. The cutters, like that's a cutter.
Okay.
Not near as pretty.
So a raining horse. He's built to slide.
Yeah.
He's 2, right?
Yeah, coming to you.
So he hasn't get under saddle yet.
No.
Good.
Just line speed.
Yeah, warm bloods and drafts. We don't start until 4.
Yeah.
So I don't like it when they start too early. You know.
She was fine on this. This guy start working this spring. He'll do good.
Your best bet tomorrow is under 10.
I just my prediction is around 10. So I don't know.
And what number is he?
It's 286. He's got a nice lope. Lope's off good.
He's stallion, right?
Yeah. Get excited when the mare comes around.
And does he crib with the wood with no cribbing?
And he's been in the stall since September, I guess. So
Why?
Well, we bring him in before their hair starts growing. They're nice and slick. If we don't, they'll start growing hair. Then it's harder. Like this one here he's not as slick.
So it makes me know
He's not been on concrete.
Yeah, he's beautiful. I saw him in the book. Thank you. I appreciate it.
This beautiful horse is coming up next in the auction ring. It's a gelding, 2 years old, and is out of that legendary metallic cat sire.
A 2023 Red Roan Gelding Abbey Sound. They said that they x-rayed his hocks and stifles. Per that consignor, everything is clean.
So right here, give it a time, $7,000. Thank you.
I really like the Red Roan. What do you think?
Hey, you don't know what you're saying. Hey,
How big do you reckon he'll get?
I have no idea. His mother is not a great big mare, but the families that we've had, this is the 4th foal out of that mare.
Yep.
And I'd say they'll be 15-1. This is a whale of an athletic family.
Yeah.
Geldings will grow till they're 7.
Where are you guys based out of?
I'm from Nebraska, 10 below wind chill, and there isn't one water in my barn that wasn't froze. It's just ice cold.
What do you think will be the reserve on him?
I think we're here to sell.
He's gonna sell regardless.
Hoping if he brings enough money.
But there's a few that I liked yesterday, and they no sell. They were pretty high. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we brought him here to sell. I mean, I've got 3 more in the barn, same age, same size. If you want one that's going to get big, he's going to probably get bigger.
Bigger than this?
Yeah.
And just like yesterday at the auction, there are so many no sells. Sellers, they think the market is low right now, and their plan is to castrate these colts, turn them into geldings, and then get the training on these horses and get them sold in the future. What would you do? Would you sell now, or would you just continue on in your investment and just increase the level of training? The prices are going high. They're getting higher.
Let's go to 111 in the game.
11 every now and then, 11 and a half. Tom, $10,500. They said not today. We're going to PO there. PO. Thank you.
Let's go to
Once in a blue. I've draft horses, but my friend just got into cutting and reining, and she said these are the horses I gotta look at. Once in a blue.
Moon red. Bad moon rising, and that's woody. Be tough. And I don't know what that is. That's
So once in a blue moon. Is that him? He already sold.
Did you buy him?
I sold him.
What did he sell for?
Wasn't I don't know, 16, 17,000. I really thought I had so many people, but when people, I don't blame them. They're trying to find bargains.
Yeah.
Wouldn't, shouldn't, and couldn't, I guess. I've done so much with him, and I thought that is what it is.
Yeah. You said it was 10, right? Over 10, you said, right?
Oh, yeah.
What do you
Over
say
10.
for a 1-year-old? I mean,
That's 2-year-old.
oh, 2023. Yeah, but still, that's good. That's not. You didn't do terrible.
Huh?
You didn't do terrible.
Well, I really thought I'm serious. I thought that there's so many people. I understand people can blow smoke and everything, but everybody said, man, he's so nice and we're going to bet on him, blah, blah, blah. But I made mine up. I wouldn't take him home because I didn't want to put him in training because I ain't going to ride him.
Yeah.
I'm getting too old.
Everyone I'm talking to, because I'm used to going to the draft horse auctions, so I'm not used to seeing so many no sells. And they said, no, this prices are low this weekend.
Yeah. Yeah. And I got one more. I got this in here.
It's coming out today, then, right? 174.
Yeah,
2-year-old colt.
yeah.
Is he a reining or cutting hole?
He's a cow. His daddy, he was horse of years. His bottom is not exceptional.
When you say bottom, what does the bottom mean?
Bottom, the mama.
The mama's considered
The top is the daddy and the bottom is the
mama. Yeah, but what do you think he'll go for? You have a reserve on him, though. Yeah. The reserve is what, 10?
He's going to sell.
Whatever he gets, he gets. Yeah.
I'm going to take a bath on him and him too, I guess.
You're going to give him a baffle, though you sold him?
Huh?
You're giving him a baffle, though he sold? Yeah, he's real pretty. I appreciate the info. What state are you based out of?
Illinois.
Nice. Yeah, I'm Maryland. You have a good one.
I don't know what he finally brought.
Cool little pepper. Hey, maybe a little bit too short, but you are cute.
Well, hang on, is that good, sir? 4,500. All right, but internet, we can't do 4,500. Give me $6,000. Internet, if you want in, click in at $6,000. 6,000, Michelle. Deal. Thank you. So 7,500 right here. 7,500. Thank you. Let's go to 120.
I was hoping to get a horse under 10, but they're no selling at 30. And so I spoke to the no sells after, and they're like, I guess it's the top of the bloodline, you know. I mean, I have like a lot of like draft crosses, Frisians, warm bloods, but
Oh yeah, my dad's got a fitting here
for sale.
It's coming 2-year-old, but something he raised.
Got a kick Channing that just outgrown his pony.
Okay,
So everyone's like, I do like drafts,
right.
Clydesdale, Belgians. I do all the big boys, but they're like, get him a quarter horse that he can kind of outgrow, you know.
Yeah, the drafts were real strong there.
Pricing.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I get the drafts when they're like 3. I get them a year off until they hit 4. Channing's he's too scared of going on a horse that's kind of big right now.
yeah.
I'm like, it's not the size, it's the mind, you know.
Yeah. So he's got a few reigning mares, stuff like that.
What state are you guys based out of?
Missouri.
Missouri. Cool. Yeah, but horse in Missouri last year. It's expensive to get Maryland.
So you're
Maryland. Yeah. A lot of times they see the quarter horses at the auction in Maryland, and they're not always down.
You gotta be careful. I heard. Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny how you could bring the same horse to a different state and its value.
You ever heard of the Pitzer Ranch? So we actually sold a horse there at the Pitzer Ranch.
Oh, you bring horses to sell there?
They have their own colt sale every fall, but they have 2 sales a year, and their spring sale has always got just open consignors, whoever wants to.
I thought it was only their horses.
But in the fall, they wean their colts and then they sell the colts up.
Yeah,
And you can still consign your own horse, but it's more of their colt production sale.
oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Well, we buy a lot of young prospects and we train them. So I've seen quite a bit of horses, you know. Some are just so fun, so easy, and they just want to please you. And the next one, it doesn't matter what you do.
Yeah.
You can pet them, you know, and they're different.
Yeah,
they're
different.
For me, we buy and sell a lot just because we don't compete or nothing. We're Mennonites, so we buy. That's what we want to do, is buy a young, good prospect that's clean and get it trained, broke, and sell it as somebody like you, and you can go have fun with it, do whatever.
Yeah.
So we go through a lot, and some of them horses, if they're just too mean and nasty, I know the seller down the road won't want it. We'll just take it to a local sale and tell them what it is. And well, it's like this. We had a horse that absolutely hated tarps.
Tarps?
Tarps. And I tried, you know, for the longest time, I tried to just talk him into it. And he got to where he was dangerous. One day I went to his stall, and he's busting a bag of shavings in there, and I didn't think about it. Yeah. And I bent over, busted it, and next thing I know, 2 feet turned around and were striking at me. And I felt dirt on my forehead when I was bent over. Could have killed me.
Yeah.
And his it was both feet kicking as hard as he can. He was just scared.
Yeah.
And just a horse like that it's not fun to have him in the barn. I mean, I hate it for him. I wish he wouldn't do it, but what do you do? You know?
And now I just buy the babies now. And, you know,
I think anyway, even from what I see, even is okay. I'm not saying you can't buy a 5-year-old and still get him to adapt to your way, but if you're able to get a 2-year-old and 3-year-old and start it your own way and it gets used to your cues, I just think it goes better for you in the future. Synchronize with you.
Yeah.
And it's not going from one person to the next. And a good horse will allow that, but I'm just saying, I do think
overall
you get along better. If I buy even a 3-year-old that somebody spent some aggressive days on it and didn't do a right job, dude.
Yeah.
And I get that horse, I got to work through a whole bunch of negative stuff that the other person dumped in this, made the first impression in the horse's mind. And it takes a while just to get to where you can train him. You can work through it. It just takes that much more time. Oh, I love the training part. That's something that intrigues me.
How long have you been riding for?
I'd say 18. I got a little bit more serious with it. So.
Makes sense. Yep.
And then I went to a few clinics.
What clinics?
Well, my first one I got exposed to were really actually opened my mind to how you can get in a horse's mind was Clint Anderson back in the day. I mean, from what I've seen, it really opened my eyes how you can get in a horse's mind and teach him instead of just like I didn't know what I was.
You're doing it based on a feeling. Yeah.
And anyway, then I don't know if you're familiar with the reining world, but
I need to start going to some clinics for sure. If you take a page out of everybody's book, whatever works for you works.
That's exactly right. And
there's no one that's God.
It's just like energy. You take what works for you and you go to the next one. You take whatever Sean Florida's got and you know, you got to make your own thing out of it.
Yeah.
Because not everything works that works for other people.
This one looks like a good one here.
Yeah, he looks real good.
Real smooth canter. Where's he from?
He's from Northern Ireland.
He's got a nice skin body. Yeah. Nice back. Is he under 10K or above 10K? But he's coming out tomorrow. Oh, it's not today? Okay, good. So we got time. 13-3?
I think he'll finish out at 14.
He's still a butt high, so he's going to come up with the front still.
Yeah.
It's a baby still.
He'll come up a little bit.
Yeah. I put that butt high. I think it come up a couple inches to the front.
Yeah.
Your name is?
Andy.
I'm Jack. Cool. I'll be back.
Okay.
But this concludes day 2 at the horse auction. We have one more day. So who knows what we're going to see tomorrow, but stay tuned. Tomorrow is the day 3 auction. Let's see what we can find. I'm excited. All right, have a good one. Hope you enjoyed, and let me know what you think.